Hey everyone, as you can see, it is package day once again. This time we got a package from Great Britain, and this one is from Leon's Lockpad. He sent it to my P.O. box, so if you ever want to send me anything to my P.O. box, there it is, guys. Alright, so let me take my crappiest knife. Good thing I decided to cut on the very edge. And you'll see why here in just a second. He sent me some locks in a very cool little case. If I can get it out of the package. Bam! That thing was in there tight. Alright, cool little case. Alright, let's see if there's some cool little locks inside, shall we? Oh yes. Okay, got a little note here. Let me pull that aside real quick. Oh, okay. That's just a little note. He said he hopes these locks are okay, and you know, I'm pretty sure they're going to be just fine. So no worries there, Leon. I've got a Master Lock dimple lock. I've got one of these. It's actually sitting in my collection. That was the first one I've seen. This is the second. So that's pretty darn cool. These things actually, guys, are really, really fun locks to pick for dimple locks. I mean, they're not your daddy's Master Lock. And oh my God, that is the smallest cross lock I have ever seen. A little cabinet cam lock, cross lock. That is pretty cool. Can't be too many pins, except let me take it off camera for just a second. Look at it real close. Yeah, looks like it's populated in all four rows there, so that is cool. Let's set that one aside. I got a core out of a lock. I don't know what kind of lock it's out of, but oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I do. You can see that right there. It says ABUS. So that is a core out of an ABUS lock. I don't know which model. It is repinnable, so that's cool. It's got a little clip on the back. All right. Okay, I've got another €0.5 here. This one is a scope, €0.5. It's got the Yale style keyway. Should be a pretty fun lock. And speaking of locks, I have one falling off my desk for no reason. Okay, this one is a ASEC, A-S-E-C. Pretty interesting keyway there. Let me turn it right side up for us Americans. Yeah, that's a pretty wild keyway, but I still should be able to get in there with a 15 thousandths pick fairly easy. And should be pretty fun to pick. Okay, I got a Carl F. Okay, never heard of that either. Looks like a 6-pinner. A little bit of drill protection up front here. Another Yale style keyway. Should be another fun one. It's got a bendy clip on back. Good thing I've got pliers that can handle that now. If I can keep from dropping it. I've got a kick cylinder here. Kind of looks similar to a American lock style, but I believe this is another ABUS kick. As you can see, it's kind of hard to make out, but you got the A the B, the U, and then the S right here on the end. It's a little hard to make out, but it's doable. Actually, I might have a lock body for this one, so that might be pretty cool. And this one is the challenge lock he sent me. It's called Easy Now. Easy Now. There we go. I like that name. 5-pin Isao. So Isaos are pretty fun locks to pick, even without being challenge locks. So I should have a pretty good time with that one. And let's see here. Another 6-pin. Oh, a Yale. This is, believe it or not, this is the first Yale Euro cylinder I've seen in person. I've seen them on video. But it should be a nice, fun pick. I want to be getting good at that Yale style keyway. I got a whole bunch of them here. And let's see here. There's a whole bunch of keys here too that he sent with these. So let's see how many of these we can match up. Possibly all of them. So, all right, that's a cool little case. Let me get that set off to the side here. And let's see if we can match some of these up. Okay, this is the key for the challenge lock. It's mummied. We'll set that one over here. Challenge locks generally always get their own videos. Let's see here, a Yale. Definitely not that one. Nope. Yep, there we go. It's a JMA blank in that one. It's a little ticky. Doesn't want to always turn to the right. Okay, no key for the Yale. That's fine. This one is for the Abus core. One of them. And it fits the small one. And it doesn't fit this one, so definitely only for the small one. Very cool. The Dimple Master Lock. Very nice. It pops open perfectly. The small cross lock. Okay, I guess the notch goes towards the dot. And yes, it does. Works perfect. And this is for the scope. That would be this one. It's an odd shaped key. I kind of like it. If I can hang on to things. And it works great. All right. Carl F. You know, I just like that name. So you know what? I'm going to pick that one. Let me slide everything out of the way. And just a heads up there, Leon, your package is going out tomorrow, but tomorrow for me right now would be the day that you guys are actually seeing this, because I'm not uploading on the same day that I'm filming it anymore. I'm uploading a day later. And in many cases, I'm uploading a week or two later because I've got that many videos in the can. I've been cutting back. I'm down to about 10 videos in the can right now, but I was up to about 30. I figured that was a little bit excessive. All right, very nice. And I'm going to use my little swoop. Not getting the feedback I was after on that one. So let me switch up things just a little bit. Here we go. Nothing on 1, nothing on 2. I'm actually thinking this thing is going to have security pins in it. Let me turn it to the left just to be sure. And my little tension wrench just falls right on out. Completely picking blind here, fellas, and I'm just getting my first feel of the lock here before I really start going. Alright, so it definitely feels like there's security pins in here, so I'm going to go with a medium tension and force something to bind. Okay, it feels like there's a pin right there binding. Okay, and then another binder. I'm getting the oddest clicks out of this. Almost like serrated pins. Let's do a little scrub, see if we get anything happening. I'm getting all of these clicks, but I'm getting no feedback. Pretty interesting lock. There's a click from 1, click from 3. Alright, so let me switch up to another pick, one that's got a little bit more tooth on the tip. Very interesting. There we go, I got a deep false set. And, you know, I really wasn't getting any feedback leading to that. Okay, let me switch back to my other pick. Still not enough grip with that one. Not enough grip with that one. Got to find the perfect pick, you know. That's the only one I was getting counter on. Just can't seem to get it to go into position. There we go. Just needed a really deep pick to drive that one home. Alright, so let me put some of this stuff up. And let's see what's inside of this one. Alright, I still got a little bit of junk in my pinning tray here. I've been working on repinning those locks that West Coast Picks sent. And everything seems to be going pretty well with that. I got about 4 or 5 of them pinned up to keys now. And I don't think I've got enough blanks to get all of them pinned up to keys, but I think I'm going to be pretty close. It would help if I grab the right pliers. Alright, this thing's got a pretty wild gap right there at the back, so I'm going to go ahead and shim it. Okay, you see all 6 key pins in there, and they definitely need to be picked. They're all pretty far from the shear line. One standard, 2 standard, same with 3. Actually, you know, these may not be your normal standards. These may be tapered tops. I'll give a zoom in and take a good look. Okay, there's no counter milling in the plug. Pretty black down in there, so pretty dirty lock. That could have been part of the difficulty there. All right. I've got a standard. I've got a very deep spool. That's where my big falset came from. Then a standard. Then another spool, which I didn't feel 2 spools. Then a standard. And then the last one is a standard. I don't know where all the odd clicking was coming from. I didn't feel the spools, or this spool. I definitely felt this one. It felt like there were some serrations in that lock, which was kind of odd. Alright, so let's go ahead and get zoomed in and take a nice close look. Ooh, too far. There we go. Yeah, it definitely looks like tapered top pins, except for 1, I've got a steel pin. 2 is a tapered top. Same with 3. Same with 4, 5, and 6. So all the key pins are tapered tops. Then the driver on 1 is a standard. A very deep spool, which I've never seen factory spools this deep before, and it's quite refreshing. Standard, another deep spool, and then a standard, and then a standard. So very, very cool. That's what we have inside of this Carl F lock that Leon sent me. So Leon's Lockpad, thank you very, very much. I highly appreciate it. And hey, I'm going to have a lot of fun with these locks. I love Euros, and the dimple lock is going to be a cool one. That cross lock, I've never ever seen one that small before. So awesome, man. Everyone else, please stay safe. Don't do anything illegal. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe.